LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
From Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Today, the Galaxy face FC Dallas for their first road match of the 2019 campaign. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Dan Kennedy joins me in a moment. The Galaxy is looking for back-to-back wins to start the season. Guillermo Barrios, his era off on the front foot from a comeback from behind victory last week. The Galaxy had a rally after conceding the first goal of the match against the Chicago Fire. Substitutes changed things, though, for LA as 16-year-old Efrain Alvarez sent a cheeky outside the left foot floating ball to Daniel Steres, who headed it home, leveling the match at a goal apiece. And then another sub helped out, finishing things off. Chris Pontius kissed the crossbar with his shot from the right side of the box, only to have it bounce in front of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who sent home the winner with a header there as well. The hometown FC Dallas, they opened their season with a 1-1 draw against the New England Revolution. Michael Barrios netting for Dallas. Barrios will be trouble for the Galaxy defenders in this game. He has been throughout his young career in Major League Soccer. The story of this match, though, is the amount of possession won by the home side, FC Dallas, over 65%. That was a best mark for Dallas, leading back to 2010. Now, the Galaxy have made a couple of moves this week, signing national team midfielder Joe Corona. He'll start today. Sebastian Lletget is also back, but not able to go due to injury. Again, Roman Alessandrini with a hamstring. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic didn't make the trip also with an Achilles injury, and it's not known how long he may be sidelined. Well, I've done the easy part. Dan Kennedy gets to tell us how the Galaxy is going to score without those two today. This is the Galaxy Countdown to First Kick, and more to come right after these words.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible with drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
We welcome you back to Toyota Stadium. The weather for today's game is a beautiful 77 degrees, a little bit of thunder and lightning overnight, though. Texas style. Everything's bigger in Texas. The thunder and lightning certainly is bigger out here as well. Dan Kennedy joins me back in the broadcast booth here on the road. Welcome back.
Thanks, Joe. Nice to be back.
Glad to have you aboard. And listen, a lot of changes here in the offseason for the LA Galaxy. I want to start first with a new culture and a new philosophy. You've had to deal with that in your career. Obviously, Kobe Jones as well. What is it like for a player getting into a new culture and going forward, and how do you handle that as a player?
Well, you're a little out of your comfort zone, right? Trying to appease the new manager, the new staff, and making sure that you find your role within the team. So that uncertainty for me is not a bad thing. It should be a motivating factor. No one on this team should be comfortable. Maybe aside from Ibrahimovic, everyone should be pushing really hard to fight and earn their position on the field. So, every time I had a coaching change, which was often, it was year over year sometimes at Chivas USA, I just tried to embrace it and learn. And I always felt like I had something to learn from whoever was coming in and make the most of the opportunity.
I think this is where young athletes learn how to become a pro, because changes are going to come your way and you have to adapt to those changes. And we're going to learn a lot about this Galaxy team in the first month of the season. And in fact, we're going to learn a lot about this Galaxy team today, because it's not the same first 11 that we had even for the opener. No Zlatan Ibrahimovic. If Alessandrini can't go, he's still dealing with his hamstring. And you have some new faces coming in. Sebastian Lletget coming back from his hamstring injury. He'll get the start today, and he's going to be in the number 10 role for the Galaxy going forward. But I want to start with the newest player, U.S. international Joe Corona, who joins Major League Soccer now for the first time. He comes over from Liga MX and a free transfer from Tijuana, and he joined the club basically Thursday and is thrown right into the fire now. And what's it like for him?
Well, I'm sure his head will be spinning a little bit. I know he was pushing on a move to Major League Soccer on multiple different occasions over the years, and this one finally worked out for him. But Joe's a two-way midfielder, and I think he'll settle into this team just fine. I mean, his work rate and then his skill and ability on the ball, I don't really have much concern with him kind of being implemented into this seemingly new team anyway. It's only the second game of the season, right? It's not like a lot of these guys have understood the system that they're playing for any long period of time.
So get out there and play your game, and of course you get a lot of direction from the sidelines. It seems like this coaching staff is very active from what I saw in the preseason games and certainly in the opener last Saturday. But not having Zlatan Ibrahimovic today, that's a big monkey wrench. And so, as I said, as we went to the break, how are the Galaxy going to score today? Give me your vision.
Well, this Dallas team under Luchi Gonzalez seems to be a bit more possession-oriented. Certainly more than Oscar. Oscar was about field territory.
Okay.
And you want to win the field territory, and you want to keep possession in the attacking third. Luchi's team seems to be more possession-oriented across the entire field. And for me, where you can potentially gain something is if they're not tight on the ball in the back, you might be able to nick something.
So
with pressure, okay. Not all the time, but in time. So if you have those pressing opportunities, but it's going to be this relationship between Sebastian Lletget, Antuna, and Ima Boateng. These are the three players that are going to connect the defensive midfield unit into the attack. And Chris Pontius lining up against Ziegler and Matt Hedges. We don't want Chris Pontius playing this aerial battle game. Chris is very good in the air, but with Ziegler and hedges, that would play into their hands. What you want is at the very most, Chris maybe checking back to touch a ball in, and then Chris crash in the box. And let's get these
play him over the top.
No, let's get these wingers and Antuna and Boateng in behind to cross some balls. And it's Sebastian Lletget that's got to spray some passes and beat some lines of defense, and then also get in the box and support in the attack.
Okay, and the Joe Corona relationship with Jonathan Dos Santos.
Yeah, I think Jonah will be the holding midfielder in this scenario, where he kind of sits back, picks passes, tries to control the game, and Joe will be the worker bee off of Joe Corona will be the worker bee off of Jonah's shoulder.
So in terms of Dallas, you know this club, having played here, and these are the young guys that were coming up at that time.
Yeah, they were. A lot of these guys were on like the U14, 15s when I was here. Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. But you look at Michael Barrios, and he's a player that has stuck. Right. And to me, he's probably the academy player. Somebody says academy players that have made it in Major League Soccer. I would say one of the first names I would throw out is Michael Barrios, and he's a thorn in the Galaxy side.
So Michael is he's a little bit like Ima Boateng in a way, where he can exploit space really quickly. And what Barrios has done a really good job of is he's become more clinical going to goal, and now he scores goals. First year he came to FC Dallas, he had a lot of opportunities, but didn't necessarily convert them. And in the run of play between Baji and Barrios, this Dallas team has some serious speed, and that's going to be a threat to the back line of the LA Galaxy today.
And when we return, what I do want to talk about is how the Galaxy defense is going to hold up. It held up pretty well against the Chicago Fire, although I think Chicago, speed-wise and the way they played, kind of played into the teeth of the Galaxy defense just a bit last week. One mistake on a pass back led to their goal, and that's where the Galaxy need to shore things up. David Bingham had a very good game, I thought, in goal, but let's talk about the Galaxy defensive front when we return as the Galaxy pregame show continues right after these.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal: your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Yeah, Ever looks like you could.
Welcome back to the pregame show as we continue here with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Let's get you some scores right now. Chicago and Orlando played to a 1-1 draw. Columbus leading New England 1-0 in the 78th minute. That game in New England, so it's got to be pretty cold there. Dan, I asked you the question defensively. The Galaxy last week, Chicago kind of played into their teeth. You're already getting into some of the shiftiness and trouble that Dallas could give the Galaxy in terms of Michael Barrios and the type of runs he makes, similar to Emmanuel Boateng. We saw Baji in Colorado as well, and he's a difficult player to deal with. How can the Galaxy now, team defense, I guess today is what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's right. It's really important that when the team is in possession, when Galaxy have the ball, that the spacing between Stairs and Polenta is right. Because if you leave big spaces in the middle of the field, that's where Baji can hurt you. And then when you're looking to send an outside fullback into the attack, you got to make sure the other one's balancing the defense, and you always have at least three in the back, because if you don't, that's where Barrios can hurt you. He can hurt you down the side. So to me, it is really about balancing the relationship amongst the defenders, get your spacing right, try to keep both Barrios and Baji in front of you.
Teams are making their way onto the pitch. They have lined up at midfield as the Galaxy and FC Dallas get ready for the national anthem to be sung in just a moment. Galaxy come in 1-0 on the season. FC Dallas after a 1-1 draw to open here at home as well. The players are on the pitch. The national anthem is about to be sung. We will take a short time out. When we come back, we will bring you Game 2 of the 2019 Major League Soccer season. Your LA Galaxy on the road at FC Dallas. That is coming up next. Stay with us.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife. Nutrition for a better life. SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu. And Toyota. Let's go places.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
No. Oh, boy.
And these are the Shasta Zaz the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta. Family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate life's moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible. With drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
We welcome you back. Toyota Stadium is where we are in Frisco, Texas today with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. We are moments away from the LA Galaxy taking on FC Dallas. Let's get to the first 11 here. It is brought to you by Casa Modelo, home of Especial and Negra, quality beers since 1925. First off, for the home team FC Dallas, Jesse Gonzalez in goal. He's got 4 in front, Reggie Cannon, Ryan Hollingshead, Reto Ziegler, and Matt Hedges. 3 in the midfield, Brian Acosta, Paxton Pomacol, and Carlos Guezo. Dominic Baggi, Michael Barrios, and Santiago Mosquera break down the forward line. For the LA Galaxy, David Bingham in goal. His defense, 4 in front with Diego Polenta, Rolf Felcher, Daniel Steres, and Jorgen Skelvik. 5 in the midfield. The holding midfielder and the captain is Jonathan Dos Santos. The attacking midfielder is Sebastian Leggett. Uriel Antuna on the right side, Emmanuel Boateng on the left. Joe Corona will also play as the number 8 position for the Galaxy in the middle of the park. And the lone target forward is Chris Pontius. The referee for today's game is Armando Villarreal. And Dan, your first 15 minutes, if you're Guillermo Barros Schelotto, what are you telling your club?
Let's make sure we don't give anything away. Let's play ourselves into this game. It's a day game, first game on the road. Little bit breezy out, not too hot, but these conditions still with the sun out will challenge your players this early in the season and their fitness level.
Galaxy in their all-white uniform with the blue sash. FC Dallas in their all-red with the blue and white trim. Galaxy will defend the goal to our left and attack from left to right. We're waiting for some TV right now. In fact, it looks like we're about 2 minutes away from kickoff of this match. They got their presentation stuff done really early and forced us to go to commercial, and now here we are filling some time.
Well, but, we're filling some time. The bodies are starting to fill into the stadium. We still got a minute and a half to go. Yeah,
we're about ready to get things underway. In terms of the goalkeeper, Jesse Gonzalez, you also saw him coming up, and he's a good one.
Yeah, Jesse's he's got some attributes that you just love for a goalkeeper. First of all, just starting with his frame and his athletic ability is really long. So if he stays on his line and he plays it safe, he's a tough goalkeeper to beat. Where Jesse can get into trouble is when he gets off his line, starts to make some decisions coming for through balls and crosses. So that's kind of what I alluded to in the pregame with the game plan for the Galaxy is for Ima Boateng and Antuna to just try to whip in as many balls, as many crosses in behind the back four of FC Dallas and create some indecision between the center backs and the goalkeeper and try to exploit that space between the 6-yard box and the 18-yard box.
Boateng on the right, Antuna on the left. They may have had that switch in the lineups here. Chris Pontius standing over the ball at center with Sebastian Leggett. Our referee waiting for the go-ahead here from television to get things underway. Clear skies, a little bit of shadow around the 6-yard box of Jesse Gonzalez, who's to our right side. Those shadows will continue as the day progresses, of course, but weather will not be a factor here today. We thought maybe we'd have some rain later on in the morning. That all went away by early morning. Dan Kennedy's been up since 1 a.m. when the first lightning struck.
The hailstorm had me up, Joe.
There you go. We are underway now from Toyota Stadium, and the Galaxy with the ball off the kickoff. It'll come back defensively. Diego Polenta closed down quickly. His pass is deflected and out of play, so this will be a throw-in for the Galaxy deep in their own defense. Jorgen Skelvik will take it on the far side. He was closed down by Barrios there, and that's a player we're going to have to pay attention to here for the Galaxy. Brian Acosta, I should say, closed him down. Dallas with the ball now defensively. It'll come out the near side. Collected by Hollingshead. Switched across to the right. Matt Hedges. Now Acosta. Defensive side of the circle. Lobs it long into the Galaxy defense. Skelvick. I'm expecting a lot of these type of passes here. These diagonal long balls today.
FC Dallas already just kind of putting their stamp on the game of letting Ziegler and Matt Hedges pass the ball back and forth as the entire team in red spreads the field. And when you play slow across the back, Joe, the Galaxy have an easy time setting up. So the only way, to your point, the only way they're going to beat them is with a long diagonal ball.
Galaxy with a long ball into the channel intended for Pontius. Hollingshead able to clean it up. It'll come back into the middle of their penalty area, and Hedges out the near side for Acosta. This ball ahead from Mosquera. He's able to dump it back. Now into the right side as the Galaxy press a little high, and something Dan talked about in the pregame show. They like to have possession, which means a lot of possession in their own end. And therefore, you might be able to pick a pass off and create some trouble like they did just now. Dos Santos at midfield has it. His ball to Felcher will find the stands and a throw-in. Throw-in for FC Dallas here. Early moments. Hollingshead able to keep this alive, able to play it back. Hedges. This will come ahead. Carlos Gruezo put some weight on, a little bit of weight on from what I remember him. Long ball by Acosta to the right side. Watch out for Barrios trying to put some moves here on Skelvick. It'll come top of the box. Still a chance here for Dallas. The shot to goal. Wide of the near post and out of play from Pomykal. Goal kick from the Galaxy. So quickly, Dan, numbers forward for Dallas here against that Galaxy defense.
Well, Skelvick is a pretty fast player, maybe the fastest player of the back line for the LA Galaxy. He's playing left back, and it just shows you how explosive Michael Barrios is. A simple ball in behind. Skelvick's turn, running, facing the right direction in a decent position. Barrios is still creating space. So you gotta as a center back and Polenta be able to slide over and help as this game goes on. Fortunately for the Galaxy, when the ball fell to Pomykal on top of the box, he couldn't quite organize his feet, and the shot ends up just going wide to David Bingham's left-hand post.
Yeah, he had a clean look there from about 19 yards away.
Yeah, his first touch just wasn't clean enough to set him up.
Ziegler now for Dallas defensively. Again to Hedges. So I'm starting to get a pretty good idea on how they got so much percentage time of possession.
So what Joe's alluding to is you got Gruezo, who's a holding midfielder, dropped it off on the 18 like he's a center back. Hedges inside in his own 18 trying to possess the ball, in which if I was Jesse Gonzalez, I'd be telling Hedges to get the heck out of my box. But they're very patient with the ball in the back, and Galaxy in conditions like this are not going to step outside of 70 yards to go up and pressure them.
So in terms of making it more difficult for FC Dallas, if the Galaxy aren't going to press into their penalty area because they would open up the midfield, what do you do?
Well, you wait. You have your line of confrontation, which it looks like it's about 20 yards into the FC Dallas defensive half. And you hold that line and make them start to play these entry passes. And as they play those entry passes, then you collapse with numbers. And then the game becomes one where as you start to collapse and get the tempo of their passing, there will be opportunities to step out and pressure center backs.
Here's Dallas trying to work the right wing this time. Skelvick closes it down. But the Galaxy cannot get possession for the moment. Here's the early cross into the area. Blocked by Diego Polenta from Pomykal and out of play. Throw in for FC Dallas. So come back to midfield. Hedges will recycle things for Dallas. Acosta type at the top of the center circle. Galaxy almost able to break that. Come back defensively. Ziegler this time. Again, Hedges for FC Dallas. He'll take it past the midfield stripe on the right side. Tries to play it on forward. Looking for Baji. He plays it back out, but right into the stride of Jonathan Dos Santos. And the Galaxy come out with possession. Here's Felcher on the near side. Back it goes to Steres, being closed down. Leggett this time, back out to Felcher, and the Galaxy right now living a little dangerously across their own penalty area. Goes to the far side. Polenta, Skelvic, and ahead it comes to Joe Corona, his first touch in a Galaxy kit.
FC Dallas willing to get up and pressure the Galaxy when the Galaxy's in possession. Right now, they're probably on the sequence of 18 passes or so. And I mean, this is exactly what you got to do, Joe, when you're on the road. Is you got to find time to be successful with the ball and make the other team work defensively, so they have to drop off. Now that's what they're doing. And
that's exactly what Dallas did, right?
Yeah.
They dropped back to the top of the center circle where the defense.
If you can link 3-4 passes together, you're going to be able to break pressure. And for the Galaxy, they want to be able to compete with the ball because Dallas is willing just to move it across their back line.
Galaxy again on possession right now. Here's Steres. He'll have to turn it back to his goalkeeper, Bingham. Top of the penalty area. Lets it go this time for Diego Polenta. Polenta has some room. He can take up this space as he takes it towards midfield. Baji then approaches. Here's the long ball down the middle of the park, looking for Emmanuel Boateng off the back of the defender that time in Hollingshead. Galaxy keep it alive. Felcher to the right side for Leggett, and Felcher stopped his run on the return service. Throw-in. Little miscommunication. Nice cheeky pass on the part of Leggett.
Yeah, it was a good ball. It was a good ball as well. Felcher switched off after he played the ball into Sebastian.
Here's the throw by Dallas. It'll come ahead to Baji, able to knock it forward. Polenta back into the stands in a collision here with Barrios. And the little Barrios took the most of that brunt, but everybody's all right. Barrios about the same size, maybe a little thicker than Emmanuel Boateng.
Yeah, no, very similar players. And if Emmanuel Boateng could find the consistency that it's taken Michael Barrios maybe 3 seasons to find, then Ema would be on his way to having a great career with the Galaxy.
Absolutely.
Barrios has been an impact player for the last few seasons for FC Dallas now.
Yeah, without a doubt. You can actually build a team around him now, right?
Yep.
Long ball coming left side for FC Dallas. Top of the box it comes. This is dangerous. Opportunity to goal is blocked by Steres. The shot off the foot of Mosquera. Galaxy trying to clear it out. Nice work here by Dos Santos, although he's bracketed, and Mosquera comes out with possession. Dallas still with the ball. The Galaxy have numbers back. Mosquera on the near side. And right now, both players in Emmanuel Boateng as well as Carlos Gruezo, I believe, collide. It'll come out of play over the near side touch, and I think Gruezo may have taken the worst of that with spikes high over the top of the foot.
Yeah, Gruezo's looking for something there. Emo's lunching, and it was a kind of a clumsy challenge from both players. I'm sure the assistant referees that are in charge of the video review are looking at it now.
Yeah, Gruezo now goes down on the field of play, and they'll ask the FC Dallas trainer to come out. Hey, fans, be there for every must-see Galaxy moment in 2019. As an LA Galaxy season ticket members receive the best seats and the best rates, members-only events, exclusive access to LA Galaxy players and alumni, and much more. Season ticket memberships start as low as $17 per match. To purchase or for more information, visit lagalaxy.com/since 96. Dan, I'm sorry I cut you off there.
Well, I was going to say it's actually a really smart play by Gruezo because he was hurt off the field, and he gets back up, walks on the field in order to sit back down on the field so help can come and treat him and slow the game down for his team in order for him to recover from his knock. Or maybe even to give more time for video
replay?
review. Yeah, video review.
Is he looking for a red card there?
It seemed it.
Yeah. Well, play will continue. Gruezo will come back on here in a moment. He's off the pitch at the moment, being waved back on. Dallas with the ball at midfield. It'll come back to Ziegler. He's called off by Gruezo. Able to play it into the center of the park now. Here's Matt Hedges, defensive side of the circle.
So, Joe, when I hear a team has 63% possession, the first thing I do is look as to who on that team was possessing the ball.
Here comes Dallas on the right side. Back it comes from Barrios. Can't get the shot away. Nice job defensively for the moment for the Galaxy by Polenta. Gruezo keeps it alive, plays it into the channel, into the area and out of play, and goal kick for the Galaxy.
And so when it's great. A team like Barcelona possesses the ball all day, and it's with their midfielders, right? When your team's possessing the ball and it's with your two center backs, then it's just not that great of a stat or indication of you controlling the game,
right?
Because the Galaxy right now are so comfortable just sitting here, letting Ziegler and Hedges pass the ball back and forth.
And I've never been a big fan of the possession stat because of the fact of that. It's like, okay, has there been any positive possession? Because the scoreboard read with New England 1-1.
Right.
So New England was content in playing that game, right?
Well, and it's, it's early in the season. Teams are filling each other out.
Paul McCall will play back defensively. Here's Dallas again, playing about 35 yards away from their own goal. That's where the Galaxy are letting them just play it from touchline to touchline. Another long ball into the Galaxy defense, gets through Skelvik, but skips onto the goalkeeper in David Bingham. He's going to be able to collect it there.
So for the Galaxy, the one thing FC Dallas is doing is when the Galaxy play out of the back, they're kind of holding a high line. And this is where Ima Boateng should just be making runs in between center back and outside back all day long, because there's enough space to run into behind the defense and in front of Jesse Gonzalez.
Poor ball out of the back turns into a throw-in here, and Dallas again on possession. So going back to what you were talking about, Dan, so Emmanuel, if he makes those runs into the channel, bottom line is you're turning those defenders and having them chase you, right, towards their own goal, and that's just going to open the back more space to bring the ball up.
Right, and you put Jesse Gonzalez in a position where he's making decisions off of his line, and I think that's, maybe the only hole in his game.
Mm-hmm. Ziegler will knock it back to Gonzalez. Has not been tested yet in this match. Here we are inside 13 minutes of play with Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino. Toyota Stadium is where we are in Frisco, Texas, on a brilliant spring day. By the way, we're going to spring forward tonight into tomorrow. Reminder, everybody. Acosta now on the near side for Dallas, still in their own defensive half. Ziegler squares it over to Matt Hedges. The Galaxy going from side to side, trying to cut the field off. They'll try to work the wing this time. Here's Barrios in the channel, watched by Skelvik. Back out it goes. Acosta, I should say Gruezo. Now to that right side. Paul McCall, is he brought down? He was. That's a foul against the Galaxy and a free kick. Good restart opportunity now for Dallas, inside the touchline by about 6 yards or so, and I would say 35 yards away from the near post. The Galaxy need to be careful with knocking the ball away there. This will be a throw-in on that quick restart. Here's Hedges. Ziegler on the near side of the circle. Hedges knocking it ahead this time. Down the middle of the park it goes. This is a good ball for Barrios. Side of the area, turning away from Skelvik. He gets across, but Bingham, nice job off his line to pull it out of the air.
Yeah, this is 2 times now. Michael Barrios has gotten 1v1 with Skelvik on the left-hand side of that Galaxy defense, and he's creating problems.
Ball out of play over the far side. Touch throw in here. I think if you're Guillermo Barros Scalotos, for the most part, you're content through the first quarter hour, right? You've absorbed whatever pressure they're giving you. You have a pretty good idea how they want to possess the ball from side to side, and you already know they want to attack up the right side.
Yeah, they've conceded the possession to the center backs, so Dallas are going to control the vast majority of this game with the ball just because of Galaxy at this point just being comfortable sitting and not getting up the field to pressure FC Dallas.
Ball will come far side at midfield. Antuna able to knock it back. Joe Corona this time for the Galaxy. On the left side, back to Diego Polenta. Jonah Dos Santos asking for the ball. Back to his goalkeeper, Bingham. He's just outside a 6-yard box. He'll just survey the situation. Now he'll knock it forward down the middle of the park. Emmanuel Boateng off of his chest, gets a second touch on it, finds Felcher. Felcher, unfortunately, the pass a bit wild. The Galaxy will get control on the throw-in here. Rolf having a tough start. Felcher with this throw-in, 10 yards past the mid-stripe, trying to find Pontius. It'll come into the middle of the park. This is good for the Galaxy. Corona shakes one defender, squares it over. Antuna now knocking towards the near side. Not enough on that pass. I thought the Galaxy had some room in the middle to play the ball along the ground and maybe slip a pass in. Here's Dos Santos now onto the wing. Felcher to run this one down. He gets the cross away. Towards the spot it goes. Brought down in the area. Boateng, he went with the left instead of his right, and he missed it. Out of play. Goal kick.
Well, that was the perfect call, Joe. He went with his left instead of his right. Joe Corona comes through midfield to collect a ball that Felcher does a good job of crossing and just keeping in bounds. And it was a high, lofty, swerving cross that Corona gets a touch on top of the box, settles it down for himself, but it was not necessarily the best first touch. Fortunately for Ema, falls to him, and he wants to put it on his left foot so bad he nearly misses the ball.
He barely touched it.
Is it, best opportunity of the game for Galaxy, maybe the best opportunity of the game overall. The space was there.
So we talked about the differences between Barrios and Boateng. That's one of them, at least right now. This is a good play by Diego Polenta, stepping right in front of Hollingshead on his attempted pass to let Barrios go in on goal on his own. A ball ahead this time for Leggett, a bit long. Gruezo smartly passes it back to his goalkeeper Gonzalez, under some pressure though from Pontius. He'll knock it out the near side. Gruezo once again has to play it back to Gonzalez. One times it forward on the triangle. The Galaxy come out with possession. Leggett to the back post! And just wide on the one-time shot from the right corner of the net area, I should say. And a goal kick here.
Well, what an opportunity. Sebastian Leggett is 10 yards outside of the 18-yard box on this near side of the field and sends in a beautiful curling ball after a couple giveaways, and Ema Boateng doing good defensive work to break the play up. And, Joe, that thing missed by 6 inches. And this is talking about how Galaxy was going to create opportunities. This is exactly it. FC Dallas are getting really comfortable in possession at the back, so much so they think they can play out of everything. And in fact, the opportunity comes to step hard. You break the play up, and you're on the doorstep knocking for a goal.
Why would Gruezo pass it back to his goalkeeper a second time in a more tight situation? That's a bit surprising.
Yeah, and to be fair, Jesse's got to clear the second ball. He can't be trying to pass out of the back there.
I agree.
But you can tell the messaging from the coaching staff is possess, possess, possess. It's evident.
Here's Mosquera now for FC Dallas, playing into the middle of the park. Acosta trying to send it into the area, looking for Baji, I believe. I think Baji stopped his run as that ball was angling into the 6 and out of play for a goal kick.
Yeah, it was almost in between a shot and a cross,
yes.
Wasn't it? Bingham could have almost gone and gathered it. He probably knew he wasn't going to get a clean touch on it, so he let it go.
We enter the 19th minute of the contest. We're 0-0. Bingham might be whistled here by the referee in a hurry if he doesn't get it off, and does. Over towards the near side and out of play. Could have done better with that one with the amount of time he did take.
Well, when you set up your goal kicks, you typically have an idea of who we're trying to play to, and in this game it should be either Chris Pontius or Felcher. Felcher's the clear candidate here because he's stepped high up the field, and Bingham just can't execute the kick.
Finding Pontius here inside the first 20 minutes. Not that many touches. Are you okay with that right now?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris for me in this game is the guy that's going to just kind of keep these center backs at bay from stepping up the field with the ball.
Okay.
And he's defending both of them right now.
Here's Mosquera on the wing to go. Cannon pushing forward from his right back position. Acosta at the right corner of the area. Has to play it back out. This ball off of Pomacol, broken up. And Tuna runs right into his defender, though. Joe Corona to keep it alive for the Galaxy, and cannot, unfortunately. It'll be sent back to Ziegler. And here comes Dallas again. On the left side, Hollingshead able to play it forward to Baji, who one times it back to the stripe. Gruezo once again. The Galaxy do well to step up and forcing Dallas to work off their center backs once more. Pomacol. Here's Mosquera. Just past the circle. In front of a bunch of white shirts. He'll go left side. Hollingshead is there. Felcher defending on the play. Comes over to Barrios, who's at the left corner of the area. One-on-one with Boateng. Has to go back out. Gruezo one more time. Mosquera this time from 30 yards from goal. Tries to lob it into the area. Nice job by Skelvic. Ahead to Corona and cleared ahead to Antuna. Antuna has to do better with that ball. He's going to be called for a foul. He got closed down by Paul McCall, and he has to do better with that one.
Yeah, and Tuna gets, really his first meaningful touch of the game, right, Joe?
Yeah.
And he's got time and space, and he's a little casual on the ball and thinks he has more time than he does. Paul McCall does a good job hustling back and breaking the play up.
Barrios is dropped by Rolf Felcher. That's a foul and a free kick for FC Dallas, and Felcher is lucky that's not a yellow there.
Yeah, he's getting a talking to. Could easily be a yellow card.
Barrios will take his time, and here does come the yellow card to Rolf Felcher.
Yeah, getting a little confirmation from the assistants upstairs for sure.
Galaxy fans, save the time and skip the lines with the new LA Galaxy app. With the Galaxy app, fans can purchase concessions and merchandise directly from their seats. So download the LA Galaxy app on the iTunes and Google Play Store today. And if you're listening to us on the Galaxy app, thank you very much today. Maybe doing some chores in and around the house, outside maybe, Southern California. Free kick here, though, for FC Dallas. We are 0-0 in the 22nd minute of play.
A yellow card has been issued to Los Angeles player number 25.
And the restart is taken. Gruezo, center of the park. Paul McCall able to come back out. Near side it comes. Mosquera lobs this one long. Barrios is offside. Offside. The flag went up, and the Galaxy will have possession back. That seemed like a simple call for the far side linesman. And David Bingham will restart things for the Galaxy right at the top of his penalty area, just outside. He's got Steres along the near side and Felcher at midfield if he wants him. Skelvik's wide open on the far side. David down the middle of the park instead. Pontius tries to get on the end of it. Hedges does the first. This will be a foul and a free kick as Joe Corona was trampled on. Free kick LA. Leggett. Not many touches for Sebastian yet in this match. He's in that number 10 position for the Galaxy. Polenta. On the left side it comes. Antuna. He's got Skelvik to his left. He'll play it into the corner. Jorgen tries to play it down low. Leggett towards goal on the one-timer over the bar. So two opportunities for Sebastian Leggett. This one, unfortunately, I thought could have been on frame.
This is the exact reason why I like Skelvik at the left back position opposed to a left center back, is because he does get up and down the field pretty well, Joe.
Okay.
And Antuna gets on the ball, cuts inside, immediately timing perfect. Overlapping run, good cross by Skelvik, and then you have Sebastian Leggett getting on the end of it and threatening towards goal. It's been a pretty even match, even though Dallas has had the vast majority of the ball.
And the Galaxy happy to give it to him, especially where it's at. Dan's pointed it out a couple of times. The center backs are touching the ball most of the time, so that's fine. The Galaxy keeping their shape, not only from side to side, from top to bottom. You know, they're not getting stretched at all. That's a good thing. Ziegler's pass, a bit high for Baji. Ziegler lost his footing along the near side. The Galaxy come out with possession once again. Diego Polenta rolled out of his own penalty area. You'll find Dos Santos. Out of the stripe it goes. Sebastian Leggett. Leggett picked off the ball by Barrios. It'll come back to Cannon. Dallas on possession. Ziegler defensively. Able to knock this one forward. Paul McCall. Ahead it goes to Hollingshead. The slide tackle by Dos Santos does not win it. Stera is able to clear it out, though, along the near side. This will be a throw-in. Quickly taken. No. We're going to do it again. Mosquera. Paul McCall. You'll find Hollingshead again. Mosquera. Back it goes to Hedges. Able to knock it ahead. Starting to move a little faster now, the Dallas team. And a foul called against the Galaxy. In terms of their play.
Yeah, they're in rhythm right now. Midfield's doing a good job keeping the ball for FC Dallas right now.
This ball ahead along the left side of the Galaxy penalty area. Boateng able to close it. Plays ahead to Corona. Back out wide near side. Felcher lobs this one long. Pontius will have to try to run it down, but two defenders in front of him. Hedges able to go back to his goalkeeper Gonzalez. Again to Hedges. He'll switch it out the near side. Ziegler once again here in the 26th minute of the contest. Still 0-0. Acosta. And back over towards the left side. Hedges, once again, I should say the right side. Cannon. Little chess match going on. Hedges. And back to the defensive side of the circle once again, Ziegler. And for Dallas, though, being patient, it's pretty good for such a young team in how they're playing. Paul McCall will take up the space now, play top of the area. Hollingshead tries to knock it into the box. It's broken up by Polenta. And they'll keep it alive once more. Mosquera. Will come forward to Hollingshead, left channel now. Knocking it back. Paul McCall one more time. Towards the corner of the box, Mosquera gets through his defender in Dos Santos, but cleaned up by Steres. And Galaxy under some pressure there. This time Dos Santos. You'll find Corona. Again, Joe on the ball. You'll be able to play it back. Steres, Leggett, and all the way back to the goalkeeper, Bingham. So now Dallas is stepping up and pressing the Galaxy just a bit. Skelvick able to chest this ball ahead from Bingham to Leggett. Leggett almost found Antuna. Hedges played it well. It goes out of play for a throw-in. Warm day here for these players. Started in the high 70s. Galaxy on possession. Corona. Gruezo defending. Joe takes away that opportunity defensively, able to go left side. Antuna this time, onto his right foot. Working on Barrios along the left side, gets the cross away, and that, I believe, off the back of his defender in Hollingshead, who finally is able to find a handle and clear it away over the end line. The Galaxy get the first corner.
The cross actually touches the crossbar and comes off of Ryan Hollingshead's backside, and the ball's just kind of sitting there for somebody to come get. Hollingshead turns around, kicks it out of bounds as he's inside of his 6-yard box, but tricky little cross in from Altuna. I don't think he meant to put it off the crossbar.
No, you look at it and you think when it first comes down, the way it came down awkwardly, did it actually fall into the net? Here's the cross to the top of the box, and then the shot on goal by Antuna off the deflection is blocked. It'll come back to midfield. Here's Acosta. Check that. Dos Santos. Now Polenta sends it through. Intended that time for Pontius. He'll get another chance at it. Polenta. Antuna one more time. And this time the ball will skip away from him. Gruezo inside his own area for Dallas. Paul McCall. Tight quarters, and the Galaxy come out with possession in midfield. Dos Santos into Joe Corona. Corona brought down in the middle of the park. No, says the referee. And we continue. Mosquera closed down here by Leggett. That'll be a foul to the Galaxy midfielder.
I mean, and this is the trickiest thing about soccer right here is you have two tackles from behind, both of which the player gets the ball. Ref on one end says no, play on. Ball 10 seconds later, oh, that one's a foul. And to me, Armando Villarreal should have been a little bit more consistent between those two calls. Either let them both go or call them both.
Excuse me, I would say both were fouls, and Corona should have received the foul in his favor. Here's Hedges under some pressure from Leggett. Antuna there to help out as well, and they run out of real estate. It goes out of play. Over the far side touch. This will be a throw-in. 0-0 here. Somewhat of a methodical match. I think you're happy if you're the LA Galaxy the way it's gone so far. Paul McCall. Now for Dallas. Able to take it down the middle of the park. Dos Santos able to step in front of a pass towards the near side. It comes ahead for Joe Corona. Corona able to play long. He'll find Emmanuel Boateng. Boateng matriculating up the near side. Watched by one defender. Boateng's got some help. He gets through that defender in Gruezo. Boateng trying to go to the end line, and this time he ran right in to Ziegler, and the ball will come out of play. One touch too many. Here's another long ball back the other way as Dallas is on the counterattack. Baji. Galaxy have three defenders back. Baji on his left foot has a go at goal. Saved by Bingham. Spilled rebound and cleared by Skelvick in front of Barrios. Corner kick for FC Dallas.
Well, game certainly opened up here in the last minute and a half. Couple broken up plays, and it led to a set piece for FC Dallas.
Quickly the corner taken short. Barrios into the area. The opportunity coming here on goal. It'll go wide. Was it deflected? It was. And corner number 2 now for Dallas off the sequence will go left side.
With FC Dallas's high line, Ima Boateng has acres of space to run into. Creates a nice little shimmy and shake and breaks down one defender, but then he can't get past Ziegler. And then Paul McCall hits a great ball 60 yards down the field for Baji to run onto. And David Bingham comes up with a great save down to his left. And Shelvick did a good job tracking back and making a play to get that ball out the end line for a corner kick.
Half hour in, it's opened up just a bit. Here's the corner from the left side now for FC Dallas. Paul McCall showing short. Acosta with a right-footed ball plays it backside. Hedges can't find it. It'll go out of play. So the Galaxy get thrown out of this. Hey, soccer fans, the 2019 MLS season is here. Join 27,000 other LA Galaxy fans Saturday, March 16th, 7:30. to watch Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Jonathan Dos Santos, and the LA Galaxy take on Minnesota United at Dignity Health Sports Park. Tickets start as low as $20, with the first 10,000 fans to receive an exclusive Since 96 LA Galaxy scarf. Get your tickets now, lagalaxy.com/since96. Another team since 96, although they had a different name. At that time, they were called the Dallas Burn. FC Dallas is the home team today in a 0-0 contest to this point. They played at a mammoth Cotton Bowl back in the day. Here's Barrios. In towards the middle of the park, you'll find Gruezo, who goes left side. Hollingshead is there. On the left side, it comes Mosquera, just inside the touchline. Take it on Rolf Felcher. Nice pass by Paul McCall. Back in for Hollingshead. Plays into the 6, and Steres able to clear it out. That was a nice build-up by FC Dallas.
Well, Paul McCall's got something to his game. He actually reminds me of Sasha Klestjan in a little bit, where he covers a lot of ground. He looks just smooth in the way he moves, which makes you think he's a little slower than he really is. But, man, he connects the ball nicely. Great first-time passing. Really nice vision, opening the field up for FC Dallas right now.
Nice little battle right now in the middle of the park. Ziegler and Steres, and our referee Armando Villarreal has to talk to both of those players. Here's Acosta with this corner right off of Joe Corona, who stood up tall at 10 yards off the corner kick spot. It'll come back to midfield, and Dallas will come out with possession. Here's Gonzalez, the goalkeeper, around the center circle, goes to the left side. Gruezo lobs this one long. Barrios making the diagonal run to the top of the Galaxy penalty area. No fouls as the referee. Polenta comes out with possession. Dos Santos thought he was fouled. The Jet took a knock from behind, and that is a foul on Brian Acosta.
And this is
twice now.
This is why, as a referee, you have to be disciplined and consistent, Joe. Because, in my opinion, Barrios gets fouled by Polenta on top of the box.
Right.
And maybe he's not calling that because he didn't call the one on Joe Corona down at the other end. But this is where a game gets a little out of hand. Next tackle is going to be a little bit harder. How much are you going to give me, referee? What's it going to take?
Right.
And then you see two more hard tackles, and then Sebastian Lletget gets chopped down. So as a referee, you have to be consistent and disciplined with the fouls that you call.
Luchi Gonzalez giving the fourth official an earful here moments ago. Good run here by Chris Pontius, forcing Dallas to kick a ball out of play over the far side touch as it came back to Jesse Gonzalez. And this time the Galaxy get a throw in about 10 yards away from the corner kick spot. Antuna is there. Skelvic to take it. He's got Lletget if he wants him as well. Lobs this one in to Pontius, and it'll come out to the top of the box. Antuna keeps it alive, and the slide tackle is cleared out by Cannon. Steres, though, towards the near side for Felcher. I wish Rolf would commit to the ball a bit sooner.
Yeah, it seems Felcher just seems a little bit lackadaisical today, and he's sitting on a yellow card, which is a very dangerous thing to be.
Speaking of yellow cards, Sebastian Lletget just picked one up by chopping down Hollingshead. 35th minute now, still 0-0. Free kick from the defensive side of midfield for Dallas. Come back to Ziegler. He'll lob this ahead for Baji. Steres able to win it. Good job that time by Daniel. Polenta, top of his penalty area. Jonathan Dos Santos tries to go near side for Corona. Gruezo reads it well and comes out with possession. Ahead to Mosquera. We'll have to come back into midfield. Again, Mosquera into the middle of the park this time for Barrios. It got through to him. He's able to play it forward to Baji. He might get a second chance on this one. Baji routing the goalkeeper. Open goal, wide for the near post. And the Galaxy get a goal kick out of it. 0-0 still.
Well, Polenta is a very lucky boy because he's loose on a pass across his own box that leads to Baji getting into that pass in on David Bingham. Baji rounds David Bingham and then wraps his left foot around the ball, and it does not miss by much.
0-0 here. Sure, Dominic Baji wants that one back. That was an open net for him. Should have tapped it home if you're an FC Dallas fan.
Well, and this is for FC Dallas when they're playing at home and they do have this kind of possession. If they get a 1-0 lead, the game becomes really interesting because the opposing team has to step out a little bit.
Right.
So if you're Galaxy, as long as it's 0-0, you're comfortable with the way things are going.
Here's Leggett now for the Galaxy. Back to midfield for Skelvic. Slots it towards center. Dos Santos back out wide again. Skelvic. He'll find Leggett. He's got Antuna with him. Lays it off to the young man, Antuna. Antuna able to cut inside. Gets the cross away. Joe Corona had an opportunity on the header, and unfortunately he was directed the wrong way. His header goes wide of the far post for a goal kick by a good couple of yards.
Nice work by Antuna on the sidelines. Cut, brings it back to his right foot, swings in a decent cross, but it was just behind Joe Corona. So he's stuck, falling backwards, stretching, and never really had a chance to get his body around on it and put the ball on frame.
Here's Paul McCall along the near side. Corona defending on the play. Got into Hollingshead. Return service, though, finds the touchline and a throw-in. So Corona looking pretty comfortable out there. He's picking his spots where he gets forward. When he gets into the attack, he's one of the better players out there.
Yeah, and he's covered a lot of ground, too. It's clear that between...
Here comes Dallas right in the middle of the park. Barrios taken off the ball by Polenta, but the Galaxy concedes possession here at midfield. Gruezo. Acosta back out the near side. Mosquera turned away from Corona this time. Onto the left side, Baji. Hollingshead. And Gruezo will settle for the moment. Hedges on the right side of the circle. Ahead to Mosquera once again. Center of the park. Watch there by Dos Santos. It goes out the right side one more time. Barrios. Acosta. And back to the top of that center circle. Gruezo. So the Galaxy doing a good job defensively right now. Taking away the passing lanes forward. Mosquera lobs this one into the area. Knocked away by Daniel Steres. Ahead it comes this time. Joe Corona has to wait on it, tries to play into space, but right into the stride of Ziegler. And Dallas again on the ball. That needed to lead a bit longer. A little further into the territory to allow Boateng's speed to take over. Here's Gruezo now for Dallas. Right side of the circle. 39 minutes in, still 0-0. He's got Barrios on the wing, decides to play it through. Mosquera making the run. Knocks it over the head of Polenta. Almost found it. Nice job by Dos Santos helping out. He'll come out with possession now. Polenta, left side of his area. He'll switch it over to the near side, Felcher. Rolf will take up the space. He's got plenty of it to take up. Then it's closed down by Paul McCall. Over to Corona. Knocked again from behind. Very physical game here between Joe Corona and Brian Acosta.
And that physicality gets a call out of Villarreal.
So the Galaxy get a free kick out of this. Normally that's an easy call. Arms are up away from the body. It's an easy call.
Yeah, just a late whistle.
So Daniel Steres will take this one. Dos Santos releases in the midfield now. Daniel will knock this long towards the near side, looking for Felcher. This will get on through. Rolf was able to run this one down. The one-time cross into the area comes loose towards the top of the box. Still kept alive here. Boateng on his left foot. Antuna making the run. Comes into Pontius. Back to goal and cleared off of his foot. Here's Mosquera now trying to break out. Good job by Skelvic. with the help of Antuna, and the Galaxy pin him back, and they get the throw-in out of it, off the deflection. Throw-in Galaxy. That was good work. Here's Leggett. Back defensively, Steres. Defensive side of the circle. Work the right side this time. Corona. Boateng. Center of the park, Dos Santos. Back to the left wing. Skelvik. Antuna checking back. Shakes two defenders back into Dos Santos, who does a good job breaking that press from the defense. Antuna again on the left side. Skelvik, almost the return ball, and apparently it looks like Cannon, his foot may have stuck into the surface here.
That's not good.
Goes down immediately. And just rolling around. The Dallas trainers coming out to take a look. I think they want even more than that. I think they want the stretcher to come out here as soon as possible.
Well, anytime a player goes down without any contact from anyone else and he's grabbing his leg, you just fear two things.
The worst, unfortunately.
Knee injury or, hamstring tear.
Looking at the ankle area.
Yeah, they sure are.
Just on the play itself, I don't think he was touched by anybody, right?
No, I was not. But, this is sometimes you get just speculating here, but you can pick up a toe or a foot injury as well.
And he immediately went down.
Yeah, it was quick.
Sports fans, visit the very best or witness the very best that Dignity Health Sports Park has to offer, from the luxury of a premium seat. Whether entertaining clients or enjoying events with friends and family, Dignity Health Sports Park premium offerings, they have you covered. Visit lagalaxy.com/premium for more details regarding event, rentals, and year-long licenses. Dan Kennedy, Joe Tutino here at Toyota Stadium. We're in Frisco, Texas today. Sun Splash Day here in North Texas. 43rd minute, we're 0-0. Reggie Cannon went down in a hurry after his foot stuck into the surface here. And this is one of the best surfaces in Major League Soccer, but in this particular case, his foot was stuck. He's being helped off the pitch right now under his own power with some help from the trainers. And he's going to make his way, I imagine, to the locker room at this point.
No, that's no good.
And he's trying to put some weight on the foot, the right foot, I believe, and so we'll see how this one goes. But Dallas is going to have to ready a substitution here quickly. They'll play a man down and maybe even take that all the way back to halftime. Now they'll make the substitution here as the player is putting on his jersey at the moment. That player will be Pedroso. Fans giving him a nice applause. That is Reggie Cannon right now. Cannon's actually testing out his leg, and he's coming back. Okay, well, interesting. He's been waved back on the pitch. All right. Well,
I've seen it all, Joe.
Yeah.
I've seen it all.
Wow. I was thinking maybe a broken ankle the way he went down.
I agree.
Here's Felcher. He was knocked a bit by Barrios. That's a foul and a free kick.
Felcher just kind of seems to be going through the motions out there, Joe.
Yeah. It's a bit frustrating. Seems like the recognizing the play is taking a half beat more, right?
Yeah.
Here's Pontius, though, able to keep this alive for the Galaxy on the left side on Tuna. Back out Skelvik. Leggett. All the way back to the stripe. Polenta. Dos Santos switches it over. Right side of the circle this time. Steres. Jonathan. All jumped up on him. He'll have to run it down. Has it now. Chips it long, trying to find Leggett. This is bouncing right in front of Sebastian. Hedges did well. Closed him down and cleared it away. Polenta this time for the Galaxy. Ahead it comes Dos Santos. He'll find Sebastian. Back out it goes. Jonah on the left side. Antuna has some room on that wing. Antuna gets the cross away. The shot to go off the bar from Felcher. A little high that time, and he was about 8 yards away, but the Galaxy keep it alive. 2 minutes of added time right now. Felcher for the Galaxy. Here's Joe Corona, right side of the penalty area. His cross broken up. Steres knocks it back in. This will come off the shoulders, I believe, of Hollingshead, and he's able to keep it alive before it finds the end line. Ziegler, though, deep in his own near corner. Lobs to midfield. Steres knocks it down. Corona, again, knocked from behind along the near side. Acosta found the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy.
Well, Acosta is a very physical midfielder, and he loves contact. Certainly in the first half of this game he does anyway. Every single time he gets close to anybody, he's putting a lot of pressure on him. Little bulldog in there.
He's getting away with a lot so far. Felcher with this throw-in. Cleared away by Ziegler for the moment. Comes into midfield. Here comes the counterattack for Dallas. Baji recognizes that he's by himself against two defenders. Waits. Here's Barrios, though. He'll take it up the left wing. Dos Santos closes him down, and Jonathan does well to get that left leg out there as Barrios was trying to cut back. And the Galaxy get it back. Steres lets it go for Polenta. Just about a minute to go here before we reach halftime. Pontius checking all the way back. Heavy touch the first time around, but able to save it. Polenta out the near side. Corona. Past the stripe, still on possession. He'll go wide on the right. Felcher now gets this cross away. The header by Pontius, and that was picture perfect for him, and his header goes down and wide of the far post for a goal kick.
Well, just as I said, Felcher is going through the motions. He puts one off the crossbar.
Yeah.
And he puts one off the crossbar, and then he swings in a great ball for Chris Pontius. And Chris is just kind of leaning back on his back foot. I mean, Chris is great in the air. Exact position he wants to be in, and he can't quite attack the ball and ends up heading it out of bounds. But I prefer Chris in that high space rather than checking into midfield.
Right. Check
into midfield, you give your team nothing. Just stay high, occupy the center backs. If you're not getting touches on the ball, just don't even worry about it. You're on the road.
0-0 as the clubs will go to halftime here and into the locker room where Chris Pontius had a very good opportunity there moments ago that Dan was alluded to. Rolf Felcher has banged one off the crossbar moments ago, and even Antuna had a cross that kissed the crossbar for the Galaxy. Dallas, Baji had an open net opportunity that he missed badly, and they have been maybe the more dangerous club around the Galaxy 18. We'll talk about that and more as halftime has approached. Galaxy 0, FC Dallas 0. The halftime is next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Over the course of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate less moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible with drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. Shasta. Shasta, the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. It has to be Shasta.
We welcome you back. Halftime underway here at Toyota Stadium. Galaxy and FC Dallas, they're scoreless after 45 minutes of play. And I think, Dan, if you're both head coaches, sure, you'd like to find the back of the net. But you have to be content with the way that half went because possession-wise, Dallas certainly dominated possession, and they created some good opportunities. You probably go back to Dominic Baggi and say you need to find the back of the net. But if you're Guillermo Barrios Scalotto, you're pleased with the fact that your team never got really exposed defensively.
Yeah, I do think that'll probably be the messaging at halftime is, okay, fellas, we got through, the first step has been taken. We got through the first half at 0-0. Make sure we get out there. We don't give up anything cheaply or softly, anything out of the back. We have no problem clearing it. We don't have to overpossess this thing, and we're going to create a couple opportunities. FC Dallas haven't necessarily been clear in their box when they've gotten the opportunity to clear their box. The wide balls whipped in have been a success, and it doesn't matter which side it's coming from. So I just continue to try to get the ball in wide positions, try to get midfielders in the box to support Chris Pontius.
The Galaxy, though, down the middle of the park, I think going offensively, they could be a little bit better, a little more harmony. And you got players that haven't played with each other in quite some time. Leggett just makes his debut today. Joe Corona's making his Galaxy debut today. So, and Chris Pontius not your normal target. So down the middle of the park, the Galaxy still gelling a bit.
Yeah, FC Dallas is just enjoying more of the ball.
Yeah.
And that puts that, you just kind of shift into this defensive mindset. And the times there's been some great sequences with LA Galaxy on the ball with those three midfielders, Corona, Dos Santos, and Leggett. But yeah, if they're going to take another real step forward in this game to try to go and win it, they got to get more on the ball in the midfield. You're right.
45 minutes are down, and right now it's 0-0 as halftime will continue right after these words. Stay with us.
What you doing, Dad?
Just adding to my Shasta Can Pyramid, son. A monument to the awesomest moments of my life. Here's the Tiki Punch from Summer Vacation 92. Oh, and the can of black cherry from the day you were born.
Can I help?
Sure, kiddo.
Oh, boy.
And these are the Shastas as the day we started rebuilding my Shasta Pyramid. Shasta, family trusted since 1889.
And there when you celebrate less moments.
It has to be Shasta.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Hey, LA Galaxy fans, get ready for a season of winning. And winning at San Manuel Casino. With over 4,700 slot machines, San Manuel Casino has the most slots in Southern California. And in the month of March, you can ride away in a brand new Corvette Grand Sport convertible with drawings every Thursday night in March. San Manuel Casino. All thrill. Details at sanmanuel.com. Must be 21. Please gamble responsibly.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. and that includes their fierce, die-hard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyotacare no-cost maintenance. Toyotacare covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
The FC Dallas and the LA Galaxy at halftime. Shasta's the official soft drink of the LA Galaxy. Over 30 great flavors like grapefruit zazz, apple, tiki punch, strawberry, California Dreamin'. Shasta has a flavor for every Galaxy fan. This soccer season, it has to be Shasta. So, Dan, things are going well for the Galaxy, and you may, I don't know exactly where you come down on this, but you're going to want to take some chances now in the second half. Do you be careful in that regard, or at this point you make your adjustments and you go for it?
Well, I would side on caution and just hold the defensive shape. It's not like Galaxy really pushed that first half in terms of trying to get into the attack, trying to commit numbers forward, and they still created opportunities. So I would be more focused on keeping a clean sheet and seeing if you can't nick something. And then if the game runs on and it's in the 75th minute and it looks like, maybe a couple of your boys are getting heavier legs, and you can go back to the bench and see if guys like Efrain Alvarez can stir something up.
Game changers like that. Alvarez changed it last week for the Galaxy with an opportunity. I think you keep this group here till about the 70th minute and see how things go. If the score remains the same at 0-0, and you're right, keep putting the pressure on them to dictate the game. They're the home team. They need to dictate the game, and they, if anybody, needs to take some chances going forward here. That would be FC Dallas. And the Galaxy right now, and it seems to be in a good place. So far, nobody's really sticking out that's had a bad game. We've critiqued a bit of Rolf Felcher, but guess what? Rolf Felcher sent the cross into Chris Pontius, as you mentioned, Dan, and it also hit the crossbar. So while his game isn't as clean as we want it to be right now, he's been dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, that's to the point, though, Joe. I mean, his potential, like I've seen him have these games where he's really dangerous, getting up the field, serving balls in, can be a threat on goal. He's a big, strong guy. He should be a threat on set pieces. And for the first really 35 minutes, he was very lackadaisical. Just loose passing, didn't seem like his body language was into the game. And great, you put one off the crossbar, but you have to remember he's playing on a yellow card. And these things, like when you're a defender playing on a yellow card, it's all about focus. And I was concerned through the run of play that his focus wasn't there.
Second half is just upon us. Galaxy 0, FC Dallas 0. Who wants all the points, or are they going to share it? We're going to find out in the next 45 minutes. Second half is coming up next.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who believe there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Those who follow their passion and inspire others to do the same. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Are you ready for a new car? Are you set on getting a great deal? Then now's the time to get to Toyota's Ready, Set, Go sales event, where you can take advantage of incredible deals, like low leases and huge factory cashback offers on many of our most popular models, including the all-new RAV4, a top new Tacoma, a sporty Camry, and more. So ready, set, go. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today, or visit buyatoyota.com for all current offers.
Buying a car is a big deal. Performance, reliability, safety, there are a lot of factors to consider. Fortunately, there's buyatoyota.com. With buyatoyota.com, you can locate a dealer, compare models, set up a test drive, and check out all current offers. It's the only official site for your Southern California Toyota dealers. So when you're looking to buy a new car, buyatoyota.com. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. And Toyota, let's go places.
Players making their way back onto the pitch for the start of this second half. No substitutions for the LA Galaxy going forward, although available in terms of game changers. He did it last week. Efrain Alvarez would be available off the bench. Emil Cuello, who got the start last week, also on the bench. Servando Carrasco. Ethan Zubak, just this week, announced that he is part of the senior side and getting a Major League Soccer contract. Zubak from the Galaxy Academy on to Galaxy 2 and now to Major League Soccer. And that's the way it's supposed to work, right, Dan?
Yeah, and Ethan is a big, strong forward. He actually has some nice pace to him as well. And he was coming up through the ranks when I was playing with the Galaxy a couple seasons back, and he definitely has something about him when he goes to goal. So he may be a real option today for a guy like Chris Pontius, who's been, Chris has worked extremely hard to occupy those two center backs and not let them step up the field when they have all that possession.
Galaxy huddle up. They break their huddle. FC Dallas makes their way onto the pitch. They will make that substitution after all. Cannon is done. Marquinhos Pedroso will come onto the pitch, replacing him, and play at the right back position. A couple of finals in Orlando and Chicago played to a 1-1 draw today in Chicago's home opener. Columbus defeated New England 2-0 in that game. Zach Steffen with a penalty kick save and an assist. Not bad for the keeper, huh?
That's the kind of day you want to have right there, Joe.
Steffen right now has the inside track as the #1 goalkeeper for the U.S. national team.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Although Brad Guzan may have a different thing to say about that in the future, we'll see.
Yeah, well, Brad didn't start off the season too hot with Atlanta last week at DC United. Let a few slip through.
Second half just underway, and Dallas will have a throw-in along the near side. It'll come back to midfield. Dallas defending the goal to our left and attacking from left to right. Of course, the Galaxy defending that right goal. Some shadows starting to overtake the pitch, but plenty of sunshine on the field of play right now. Ziegler for Dallas, plays it across over to Hedges, just shy of the midfield stripe. Ahead it comes to Gruezo. Again, Hedges near side. This time it's Hollingshead making the run. You'll go back out wide to Barrios. Hollingshead. Back out to Barrios, the cross off of Skelbick and out of play. Corner kick here. So Hollingshead's come over to the right back position, I believe.
Yeah, Ryan Hollingshead is an extremely versatile player.
Quick corner is taken to Palmico. Back out for Hollingshead, whiffed on a shot from about 9 yards away at the near side, and it comes onto the hands of the goalkeeper in David Bingham.
Back to Hollingshead. I mean, he can play anywhere in the back line, he can play anywhere in midfield, and he can play in the forward line. And in fact, Joe, he stepped in and played in goal before when they used all their subs, and I think Jesse went out hurt or got a red card or something, and he stepped in and goal. He's an unbelievably gifted athlete. Remember, Ryan Hollingshead is the player from FC Dallas who was driving in a snowstorm and pulled over to help someone on the side of the road, got hit by a car and broke his neck.
Oh, my goodness.
And he's recovered from that, obviously.
Here come the Galaxy now on the counter. Antuna up the left side. He's got 2 defenders around him. Hedges trying to close him down. Hedges steps through and shields the ball out of play for a goal kick. I think we're seeing some youth in Antuna.
Yeah. And he had really positive start last week, right, in the home opener.
Yes.
For the Galaxy today, he's been a little inconsistent, though. When he gets on that ball, man, he seems dangerous, especially when he gets on it in the attacking third. If he finds himself in midfield, sometimes he runs out of ideas.
Did you call him earlier today squirrely?
Yeah, he's just a squirrely little player,
Yeah.
and you know, kind of the best maybe comparison that people would know is Di Maria.
Now that's quite a compliment.
Yeah, and it's the same type. He's just got these like swivel hips, and he's, you know, really quick on the turn, and as he is just springing a really hard run in behind the defensive FC Dallas right now.
Now the Galaxy on possession. Leggett will go to the wing. Right side, he'll find Felcher. Felcher cuts inside, buys some time for himself, plays ahead to Boateng. Boateng notches into the area, and unfortunately he ran out of room along that end line. He surprised himself just a bit by able of getting that ball through the defender and on towards that end line, and just didn't get onto it in time. Goal kick. Quickly taken over to Ziegler. Fans are a bit subdued to start the second half as well. Hedges along the near side now. Just 3 minutes into the second half. Ziegler ahead to Pomacall. Pontius trying to close him down. Forces him back. Ziegler once again. Still very patient. FC Dallas willing to keep that possession deep in their own defense. Here's Pomacall at the stripe this time. Able to play this one forward. Polenta let it go through. I think that surprises center back mate in Daniel Steres. The long ball ahead. Pontius puts a little pressure on Gonzalez. Is able to knock it forward with a header. The goalkeeper outside his penalty area.
Good, simple, decisive play by the goalkeeper.
Here's Pomacall. Watch there by Joe Corona. Gonna go back out the left side now. Pedroso over to Mosquera. Mosquera challenged by Leggett. Leggett on a yellow card. Start the second half. Again, Pomacall near side this time. Plays into the center of the park. Mosquera pushes forward. Gets away from Polenta. The slide tackle by Leggett. Able to get to the ball. And the Galaxy clearing the defense, but not their own half, as Gruezo comes out with possession. Knocks this one into the box. Looking for Barrios. It skips away. Barrios able to play it towards the penalty area or penalty box and clear it out by Skalvik.
Well, Sebastian Leggett did a great job in breaking up a tackle in which, if he got it wrong, it was probably a second yellow card. Gets back on the ball, turns, isn't able to complete the next pass. FC Dallas overwhelms with numbers a little bit, and it's Barrios breaking in behind. Shelvik does a good job understanding that Bingham's coming out. He doesn't need to make the play. Shelvik just plays cover and ends up being really important in knocking the ball out of bounds after Barrios rounds Bingham.
Here's Pomacall with that corner kick into the area, knocked up high into the air. Skelvik with the second ball. Pontius with the clearance, but not far enough. It's still messing around in the Galaxy penalty area. The Galaxy are going to be called for a penalty here on a dangerous play. On the clearance, the referee points right to the spot. Penalty kick for FC Dallas. As Matt Hedges goes down.
And I think Matt Hedges, he's a big, strong guy, and I think he just knows what happened here, and he just goes down softly. Polenta, I mean, the ball's up in the air. If the ball's up in the air in the box and you're a defender, Joe, you have to go with your head. You cannot go with your feet. It's too dangerous. And that's exactly what Polenta does. Ball's just kind of floating up in the air. He wants to kick it high with his left foot and clear the box. And in doing so, he connects with Matt Hedges in the rib cage, and Matt just goes down simply and softly just because he knows it's going to get to the penalty shout. And there's nothing you can say to the referee. Polenta's got to keep his foot down there, Joe.
Forces the referee to make a decision.
It's an easy decision.
Yep, his decision was the point to the spot. He's getting some guidance from upstairs at the moment.
Well, and I think the guidance is probably talking about how softly Matt Hedges goes down for how big and strong this guy is on every other play in the field. But it doesn't, from my vantage point here, it's the dangerous play that is getting the foul. And maybe you want to say, hey, it's just a dangerous play. There's no chance on going to goal, and then it's an indirect free kick.
Penalty has been confirmed. Ziegler will take the penalty. And goalkeeper David Bingham will walk on to his goal line here. It'll be a left-footed ball to goal. Bingham on the line here, waiting for the referee's go-ahead. Villarreal signals to goal. Ziegler fires away, scores! And FC Dallas takes the 1-0 lead. Ziegler went left. Bingham, his dive towards the right, near side. And the Galaxy in a hole here early in the second half.
For the Galaxy, this is just not the goal you wanted to give up. I alluded to it in the first half. It becomes problematic if FC Dallas goes up 1-0 because of how comfortable FC Dallas is just playing possession across their back line. So now Galaxy are going to have to step up their lines a little bit. And where they need to be careful is when they step up their lines, it's going to create more space for Michael Barrios to run into.
Unfortunately for Diego Polenta, he's been involved
Poor start.
Yes. Both the goals that the Galaxy have had to concede so far in this match. Second possession for the Galaxy now after the goal. They have it on the right side. Here's Antuna. Taking towards the end line, gets the cross away, and they'll sail over the bar and out for a goal kick. So 1-0 in favor of FC Dallas. Ziegler with the penalty goal. And some work to do here for this LA Galaxy team. It's a second game in a row to start the season. They have conceded the first goal of the game. Dos Santos taken off the ball by Acosta. This one trying to find Baji. A bad pass, and the Galaxy come out with possession. Here's Corona flighting this one left side for Boateng. A bit too long and out for a throw-in. So they switch the wingers here. We'll see how this works. Here's Dos Santos for the Galaxy. Ahead to Leggett. Sebastian will find some space. Back towards the midfield stripe. Skelvic. Here's Corona trying to turn it forward. This ball cleared off of his foot for a throw in Galaxy. Boateng will put it down. Skelvic will take it. Corona taken off the ball by Barrios. Hedges able to knock it ahead. Paul McCall will push towards midfield. Dos Santos does well. Wins it back for LA. And back to the stripe, Polenta. Dos Santos once again on the left side. Jonathan. Corona. He'll flight this one towards the top of the box. Misguided though as it comes on through. The Galaxy almost got fortunate there as Emmanuel Boateng ran onto it. And Jesse Gonzalez a bit surprised that he found the diminutive Boateng in front of him.
I think Boateng just flew under the radar coming in Jesse's box. He didn't really see him, did he? Well, incidental contact on the end of that play.
And damn, maybe I got it wrong that Corona was trying to do that after all.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It seemed like the space was on the far side of the field.
The Jet working hard to get this one back for the Galaxy on the right wing. Able to play this back to Felcher. Felcher lining up the cross, gets it away, but knocked away by Gruezo. Galaxy keep it alive. Here's Dos Santos. Get onto the wing. Antuna is there. Felcher overlapping. Antuna plays him towards the end line, and a bit too long and out of play. Goal kick.
Oh, this is just the sharpness with Antuna today. It's just it seems things are getting away from him. Passing, dribbles.
I think Sebastian Leggett took a finger to the eye. He's down right now on one knee.
Elbow to the nose, I think.
Is that what it may have happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little stinger.
He's down on one knee right now, and
got a little bloody nose.
He may need a little assistance, as the Galaxy trainer will come on out and take a look. So he's just holding. Now he's back onto his feet, and he's just holding his nose right now. He's going to get some attention with a towel to the nose, and they'll have to work on that. Galaxy fans all around, female-wise, are all wondering how bad the damage might be. He'll be attended to here at the Galaxy bench. See if he can continue. I think he'll be able to continue. And we continue right now with the Galaxy a man down and trailing 1-0 in the 57th. Pomacall knocks this one back to Ziegler. Out it comes to Gruezo. Able to push this one forward to the center circle. Acosta. He'll run it near side, hauling his head now inside the touchline. And back it goes to Hedges. Ziegler. Galaxy set up the defense at the midfield stripe right now. Pomacall. Gruezo. Switched out the near side again, hauling his head. Galaxy still trying to get that bloody nose to stop for Leggett and get him back out there. Right now they continue to work at the Galaxy bench. Acosta squares it over. Pomacall once more. Onto the wing it goes. Pedroso pushing forward. His cross, and this one will sail through and onto the right side. Barrios heads up play, keeps it alive. Into the area it goes to Acosta. Almost got through Polenta. And back to the top of the box. Dos Santos' clearance. Corona ushers it out the right side. However, Dallas again with the ball as it comes ahead to Mosquera. Good job by Steres stepping out and clears it out of play. Throwing. Bit sloppy there. I think the Galaxy are going to make a substitution. Looks like Alvarez is going to come on. And I'm not sure if that's for Leggett.
Well, if you can't get that nose to stop,
can't go.
Yeah, if you can't get that nose to stop bleeding, he's got to come off because it's a breathing problem. You're going to have a bloody jersey. Ref's going to tell you to get off anyway.
Right.
So might as well just get Alvarez on the field, see if he can't stir something up.
Looks like that's about to happen. Here's Gruezo now for Dallas. 59th minute. Acosta onto the wing, hauling his head. Closed down there by Emmanuel Boateng. His cross will go out of play. Over the end line for the goal kick. Here comes the substitution. Yep, Leggett is done. And here comes Efrain Alvarez, who changed things for the Galaxy last time around in the home opener against Chicago. And they'll be hoping he can do some of that magic here now. Last week it was a cheeky cross that found Daniel Steres, who was able to nod it home. And the winner came from Ibrahimovic. If it comes today, it will not be from Ibra, who's not with the team today. Back home with an injury. Antuna off the throw-in. Felcher right into the defender and Mosquera, but Antuna does well to keep it alive. This is good for the Galaxy. Corona squares it in for Alvarez. It'll come back out. Boateng, this will be a handball against Alvarez, though. He lost his footing right at the top of the area on that ball from Corona. It turns into a free kick.
Yeah, wrong time to lose your footing. You're standing on top of the 18-yard box. Ball's dribbling in for your first touch of the game.
Possession here to Dallas now. Good time to tell you the Galaxy are back home on the 16th as Minnesota United come in for the first time this season. Tickets are available at LAGalaxy.com. First 10,000 fans in attendance will get an exclusive since '96 LA Galaxy scarf. Tickets start as low as $20. We hope to see you there. And we hope to see a more healthy LA Galaxy squad for that match. This ball back to Polenta. Able to knock it forward. Hedges with the clearance. Dos Santos pushed off the ball. Here comes Dallas again. Baji. Barrios on the right side. Watch there by Skelvic. Into the back, the penalty area goes. Intended for Baji. Behind him and a bit too long for Mosquera. Good battle there, Felcher. Able to play this ahead. Unfortunately, it'll come back, and Pomacall wins the loose ball. Gets the ball to the top of the box. Here's Acosta. Score! From 22 yards out, no chance for David Bingham on the one-time shot. It is now 2-0 in favor of FC Dallas.
Well, it was Antuna who's loose on his touch and gives the ball away in the defensive third, and this is just something you cannot do in any league in the world. And you're down 1-0. You're trying to find yourself back in this game. It's a poor turnover by Antuna, and Paul McCall does a great job to walk the tightrope on the end line, get a cross off to the top of the box, and what a finish.
Good ball coming back out,
great
right?
Ball. Great ball. Sat up nicely, and it was just struck so purely.
Galaxy were crashing down on their own net, and that ball heads up play by Paul McCall, playing it back out to the top. Plenty of space for Acosta to make the run and hammer it home.
Acosta's been he's been a force in this game, mainly on the defensive side. He's been very physical, trying to win the battle on most challenges. His presence has been felt, and then what a finish. A little bit of class.
A lot of work to do here for this LA Galaxy team now. Polenta knocks it long, intended for Boateng. It's won and cleared back to the goalkeeper, Gonzalez, who has not been busy at all here in the first 20 minutes of the second half. Another ball in the midfield. Felcher can't find it, unfortunately for him. Polenta does well to get in front of a pass from Mosquera. Left side it comes. Boateng ahead to Polenta. This will come through. Pontius. He is going to be at the foul and a free kick for the Galaxy as he was brought down by Hedges and a yellow card to Matt Hedges. For the tactical foul, I believe, in that regard.
Yeah, Matt stepped up on Chris checking into the ball, knew he wasn't going to get to the ball, and so Matt made sure he did one thing, and that was just go through the player. Pretty easy call for the referee in terms of foul and yellow card. Well, Galaxy got to start pushing now. I mean, for me as a goalkeeper, I was always standing back there, and if my team was ever down 2-0, I really didn't care if we lost 2 or 3. So let's go try to get a goal, get back into this game. We'll take some chances. We go down 3, then we can park the bus and not give up a 4th.
Here's Dos Santos with the free kick. Lobs it into the area. It'll come back down top of the box. Polenta bounces it into the box once again. The Galaxy want a handball, and everybody in the Galaxy uniform has their hand up right now, and our referee allowing for play to continue, and the far linesman never put the flag up either.
Well, it should be reviewed.
Another ball coming forward, intended for Skelvik, knocked out. Here's Gruezo. And we'll continue. Here's Barrios. And out of play for the throw-in. Now play has been stopped by a referee, getting attention from upstairs. Continue to have that discussion. In the meantime, Ziegler comes on over, of course.
Yeah, Ziegler's saying he knows it hit him in the arm. He's just saying his arms are down.
Apparently play on. So no penalty there.
Apparently not.
So the throw-in will come at midfield. Hollingshead will take it. Gruezo now checking back, has it now. The Dallas defense. Hollingshead once again. Tried to play it across, just gets past Corona on a bounce. It'll go on to the left side, Pedroso. And back in towards center, Pomacall. He'll lob it long, intended for Pedroso. This one, it'll find the touchline and a throw-in for the Galaxy. Down 2-0 right now. 66th minute is what we entered into. Galaxy have used one substitution. Efrain Alvarez comes on for the injured Sebastian Leggett. That's where we stand right now, although I think some more fresh bodies are about to come on in a moment. Here's Ziegler now for Dallas. Plays it back to Hedges. Ahead of the stripe it goes, Gruezo. Out the near side. Hollingshead. Again, Gruezo. You'll find Barrios. Good job by Skelvik. Unfortunately, Gruezo comes in and wins it back. Felcher with the clearance on a ball ahead intended for Mosquera. It's a lot of kicking and watching now, Dan.
Yeah, I was just thinking FC Dallas just looks more dynamic than the Galaxy right now. Those goals have kind of puffed their chest up after giving them some confidence, and now they're dictating this game on more than just possession out of the back. Galaxy haven't really strung together any meaningful passes of possession up the field. It's been very segmented in this second half.
First test of the season for the Galaxy away. Trailing 2-0 here. Penalty kick and then a highlight reel goal from Acosta. Good ball on the left side though. Skelvik now running into the area. Was he brought down? No, says the referee.
Great tackle by Ryan Hollingshead to get around on Shelvick.
Here's Paul McCall into space. Steres to close that down from Barrios. Nice job by Daniel. Back to his goalkeeper, Bingham. Daniel asking the goalkeeper just to hold on for now.
So this is another thing FC Dallas has been doing on set pieces out of the back, or anytime David Bingham gets on the ball, they step up and they try to go man-to-man all over the field. So there's no simple pass option out, and you got to play long.
Steres right now under some pressure from Paul McCall. Back to Bingham, who plays long into midfield. Corona staring into the sun, can't find it. It'll come back the other way, and here comes Acosta. Working on Steres. Acosta sends it across. Barrios trying to find it. Blocked by Polenta. It'll pinball around and picked up by David Bingham. And Michael Barrios has to do better with that one if you're an FC Dallas fan.
Yeah, ball gets stuck under Michael Barrios' foot. He just can't quite get it out from under himself in time and gets closed down.
Galaxy back the other way. The long ball intended for Boateng, headed away by Hollingshead. Gruezo. His pass broken up, and the Galaxy have it one more time. Dos Santos on the left side. Here's Pontius. Back it goes. Jonathan. He'll lob it to the right. Felcher. Now lets it go for Joe Corona. Maybe a touch too late, but Corona keeps possession. Dos Santos. He'll lose it. Comes out to Ziegler. Pedroso, Ziegler back into center. Gruezo is there. The Galaxy showing their fatigue right now also. Ziegler knocks it ahead. In towards midfield for Baji. Gets a touch on it. It'll go out left side. Barrios now. Working on Polenta. Nice job by Diego that time. Back to his goalkeeper, Bingham. And ahead to Jonathan Dos Santos. This time Polenta knocks it forward to Joe Corona. Felcher on the wing. He's got Antuna with him. Felcher towards the right side of the box. His cross blocked. Second ball. It'll come out to Gruezo and cleared into midfield. This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Not working through Alvarez, the Galaxy right now. They're just
not on the ball all that much, Joe. And Alvarez is a player that your team has to be in possession and find him the ball for him to create. So, yeah, he's had no impact since he came on.
Not yet. Not yet. Hey, Galaxy fans, avoid the headaches of traffic and hop on board. The Galaxy Express, powered by Long Beach Transit. The Galaxy Express offers free shuttles to and from Dignity Health Sports Park for all Galaxy home matches. For more information, visit lagalaxy.com/shuttle. 2-0 in favor of FC Dallas, 70th minute. Hedges. In towards center, Gruezo. Back it comes Acosta. Ziegler. Head to Paul McCall. A lot of space here in the middle of the park for FC Dallas. They'll knock it back, though. Ziegler on the left side. Sends long into the Galaxy defense. Steres able to win this one. Comes on to Joe Corona. Corona at the stripe. Needs a little help. He'll find Dos Santos. All the way back it goes. Diego Polenta. Polenta has some room. Again to Emmanuel Boateng. Boateng, not a good enough touch that time. Right into the defender. Paul McCall will come forward. Slaloms through, and he's brought down by Steres. That's a foul and a yellow card to Daniel Steres.
Well, I've been very impressed with Paul McCall in this game. He's also grown with confidence throughout, and he's getting on the ball. Oftentimes he finds the right passing option, but that's a great example of what just happened is he didn't have a passing option. He's not scared to take some players on.
And that's where I saw the Kleshtin remark he made earlier, the slaloming run. That's definitely Sasha Kleshtin. Gruezo, top of the center circle. Ziegler on the left side, Dallas on possession. Pedroso all the way back out to the stripe. Again, Ziegler. Here's Hedges. Come near side again. Acosta. This will be a foul against Emmanuel Boateng, who trips up Acosta. And Boateng will get a discussion here from our referee. lets him know that I saw you. Next time around, you'll be cautioned. Mosquera on the left side for Dallas. Pedroso back out. Good work by Corona getting in front of Ziegler, but he runs out of room at the far side to save it. It goes out of play. Throw it. Dallas about to make their second substitution. Edwin Cerrillo would be that player. Here's Gonzalez. Plays forward Gruezo. Ziegler on the left, Pedroso. All the way back to Gonzalez. Ethan Zubak will be coming on and making his debut. And I believe for Chris Pontius. Let's see what the youngster can do here for the final 18 or so minutes and change. Hollingshead for Dallas. Mosquera. The Galaxy are spent.
So, yeah, Joe, for me right now, the Galaxy have fallen into the FC Dallas trap of FC Dallas get on the ball in the back, they play side to side, and LA Galaxy just kind of drop off and get in a block of 4 and a block of 5 players and are real comfortable. When FC Dallas advance the ball up the field, what Galaxy are not doing is compressing this side of the field, right? So you have a ball on the sideline, and Antuna is still on the complete other side of the field. Felcher's still on the complete other side of the field, and then it's easy for FC Dallas to pass through midfield. The minute the ball gets to a sideline, the entire team's got to shift over and compress the field. And so they've gotten comfortable in the fact that FC Dallas are just possessing the ball, they're not dangerous, and they just drop off instead of shifting side to side.
FC Dallas right now being pressed a bit by the Galaxy, but you see Chris Pontius asking his teammates, come on up with me, help me press this ball. And the Galaxy coaching staff doing the same, asking for players to get involved a bit, but maybe physically at this point of the season early on, they just don't have it in their bodies right now.
Joe, I think it's the tactic. I think they're just dropping off and not sliding across. There's too much space right now in midfield. So it doesn't matter if you can go out there and run track meets or marathons. There's too much ground to cover.
Here's Barrios now. Watched there by Polenta on the near side. Back out it goes to Hollingshead. Polenta breaks that up. Pomicall, though, on possession. And he's chopped down by Polenta, and here comes a yellow card to him.
And and this is where, Polenta's, I think, probably feeling a little hard done for the team on the penalty that he caused. Right. But now he's starting to push the tempo, trying to get something going for the team. He's playing out of position. Got to keep the discipline here.
Interesting sub here. Boateng is pulled for the match. Zubak goes to the forward position. Chris Pontius is told to go to the right side. And Antuna to the left. I have to think the Galaxy are going with 2 forwards here now, with Pontius high maybe on the right.
Yeah, and Chris, Ema did seem a little bit more tired in that run of play than Chris. And in fact, in the position Ema Boateng was playing, he probably covered a little bit more ground than Chris's game too.
Sure. This ball back to the goalkeeper, Gonzalez. 76th minute, trailing 2-0. And Polenta took a knock from Barrios, quickly the free kick. Steres will go right side to Felcher. He's got Pontius alongside in the channel. Felcher goes top of the box. It'll come right to Hollingshead. So Ethan Zubak makes his Galaxy debut today. Youngsters worked pretty hard to work his way through the academy and into Galaxy 2 and earned his first MLS contract. And today he's out there for the first time in an MLS match. Gonzalez. A little bit different for goalkeepers, but Dan, do you remember your first match? I'm sure it was a start.
Yeah, well, I had a first match on a few different teams, and my first professional match came in Puerto Rico, but my first match in Major League Soccer was with Chivas USA, and it wasn't the best of games.
Oh, tough one, okay? Fortunately, with that franchise, you had a few. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to pile on, and I'm talking. It wasn't your fault. No. Here's Corona. He's taking off the ball. He'll get the throw in along the near side. Actually, you saved that franchise a few times.
I always felt like I could have a day, you know.
Well, I think there are a couple things that a bad franchise can do. They'll make a great goalkeeper because he's going to see the ball a lot, and that's what you became.
Or they'll ruin you.
Well, that's what they became. Yeah. Here's a long ball into the area, knocked away by Gonzalez, and you'll go to the ground with it. Or you'll see the ball so much that they end up harming you a bit.
Yeah.
Jesse Gonzalez has not seen the ball all that much, especially in the second half. The young goalkeeper for FC Dallas. 78th minute right now. Baji will knock this ball forward. Barrios trying to get to Polenta. Polenta has the angle. He'll turn away and find some space. Dos Santos. Back out it goes to Polenta. He wheels it around the left side. Here's Skalvik. Corona shows for this one. Knocks it back to the left. Again, Skalvik. Pickpocketed. Too easy that time. And they'll work the near side for Baji, and they'll find the touchline. A bit sloppy by Dallas also. Throw in L.A. Galaxy back home next week. Minnesota United will be in town. Cerrillo will come on. Mosquera is done. Second substitution by FC Dallas in this one. Coming in the 79th minute. Edwin Cerrillo. There's another debut. Antuna foul, free kick by the Galaxy for the Galaxy. Here's Dos Santos now for LA. Right circle. Gets past the stripe, in towards center, Joe Corona. Corona flights this ball to the wing, finds Felcher. Felcher watched there by two defenders. He'll circle around, get away from Pomacol for the moment. Back it goes to Jonah. Stripe now for Ceres, and he goes left side of the center circle and finds Polenta. Into Antuna once again. Onto the wing, Skalvik. Back to Antuna. He'll take it off the left side. Chopped down there. Is that a foul? Apparently it is. Barrios. And it should be a yellow card. And here it comes to Michael Barrios. Free kick for the Galaxy inside the touchline, about 7 yards away from the corner.
Well, given the timing here in the 80th minute, this is the time to nick a goal and get something going.
Happen. They need it here. They need it here. They got to test the goalkeeper now.
Difficult spot for Jesse. Ball's going to be coming out from the near side, out of the shade, into the sun. The sun's in the eyes of Jesse Gonzalez, the goalkeeper for FC Dallas. This is one of those crosses, Joe. You just want to put it in between the line of defense and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I know it's going to be difficult for the players also because they're also looking into the sun. So I'm wondering, do you want to play that ball maybe 2 yards off the ground, down low, and hard across into the trees in front?
Not a bad option. Just rip it across.
Yeah. Corona takes it, flights it towards the back post. It'll be knocked out by Hedges. Here's Dos Santos. Efren Alvarez. Alvarez chips into the area. Pontius flicks it towards goal, and it's just wide of the far post. Was it deflected? No. Goal kick. Chris Pontius back to goal, almost found that top corner.
Yeah, Jesse was scrambling. He was never going to beat the ball to the corner if it reached there. Unfortunately for Chris and the LA Galaxy, the ball was just about 8 inches wide.
Gonzalez taking his time now. Referee, Mr. Villarreal, telling him to hurry up. Plays it ahead. Gruezo forced back into his goal as the Galaxy press high now. They have nothing to do, so they should press high and try to find one for now and see if they can get a second if they get the first. Dallas does well to break that press from the Galaxy. It comes long into the Galaxy defense. Barrios working on Skalvik. He'll get to the second ball. Barrios does. Plays it over. He'll find Acosta, who's got the second goal. Squares it on to Paul McCall, who had the assist on that goal. Now Baji on his right foot, back over. Acosta fires right on the keeper. And David Bingham makes the save. Did not get it well.
Galaxy committing some numbers forward, leaving themselves exposed with Barrios and Shelvick. Barrios just a little bit faster than him. That's what it comes down to. And Acosta found some time and space, and unfortunately his first touch stayed under his feet, and he couldn't quite set himself and never really threatened David Bingham on goal. But he was wide open, 7 yards out, 8 yards out, Joe.
Sure. Should have done a lot better with that. He had another clean look at goal. Alvarez will get a second chance at this one at midfield. Corona to the left side. Here's Skalvik. Alvarez runs it into the channel, but now it goes left side for Antuna instead. Antuna cuts it back to the right, almost split the defender. Skalvik picks up the loose ball. The cross for Zubak, a bit too long for him. Still a battle for Felcher, and this ball will be cleared away. Ziegler able to get to it, and a player down for FC Dallas. May have been stamped on accident. Holding on to what looks to be his right leg area. Here's Acosta, taken off the ball by Steres. Galaxy able to move forward. Play will continue. Good ball here for Ethan Zubak. Zubak trying to find some space. It was Pomacall that was injured. And the ball cleared by Gonzalez. Pontius now for the Galaxy. Felcher. You'll find Joe Corona. Back to Pontius. Right corner of the area. The left-footed ball into the area. Off the defender and out of play. Ziegler. Corner kick Galaxy. And Efrain Alvarez will take the corner as he trots on over to that right side. And Paul McCall down again, and the referee stops the clock, and I believe he's called upon the trainer. Yes, he has. He's called upon the trainer to come on and take a look at him for FC Dallas.
Well, again, to reiterate, really strong performance from Paul McCall today.
Yes.
He's wise beyond his 20 years, that's for sure, on the pitch. And the reference to Sasha Kleshin just rings true. I mean, the way he moves around. Sasha, not a lot of people know this, but when he played in Europe, he was often covering more ground every game than any other player on the field. I mean, he covers some serious amount of
the runs
yardage.
He made for Chivas USA. And when you're his teammate,
Paul McCall is doing the same thing. I mean, making plays in the box, and not necessarily like the most explosive player out of 3-4 steps, but massive engine on him to cover ground, and then the decision-making, tempo of the game, technique on the ball. Fun player to watch.
Here's the corner by the Galaxy's Alvarez. He goes short, and it's cleared away over the far side for a throw-in. Paul McCall will have to, I believe, come back to midfield before they allow him back on the pitch, right? Maybe not. Another player down for FC Dallas right now on the side of the 6 and not willing to get up either. Well, actually he is. I believe that's Baji. Paul McCall is back out, so we're 11 aside here in the 85th minute.
Definitely more than a few minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah. Galaxy with a quick throw-in. Corona lofts it in. Skalvik got on the first ball, but it goes out the left side. Antuna now. Back in the midfield. Polenta will have to chase it down. Here's Polenta. A little long for the pass intended for Alvarez. It'll come out to Corona, though. Collected by Dos Santos inside the circle. He'll find Alvarez. Still on possession. Chips towards the left. Nobody there in white, unfortunately. And possession goes back to FC Dallas. Hey, sports fans interested in sitting with the LA Galaxy supporters and having access to exclusive events, well, consider joining the Angel City Brigade, the LA Riot Squad, or the Galaxians to bring extra excitement to your game day. Visit LAGalaxy.com today to get involved. The Galaxians are the originals, followed by the Riot Squad, and of course now the Angel City Brigade as well. You see them at the north end of Dignity Health Sports Park. Corona for the Galaxy. Time running out on this Galaxy team to get one and maybe the equalizer. But as Dan mentioned, there will be extra time for sure. Barrios now for Dallas at the stripe. Antuna to close it down. Gruezo steps through with the tackles of both Antuna and Polenta. Barrios on the near side now. Back out it goes. Hollingshead. Squared in towards center. Acosta all the way back to the stripe. And defensively Hedges. Here's Paul McCall. Into the Galaxy penalty area, collected by David Bingham. You're correct, Dan. I mean, the willingness to pinch a side of the field off by the Galaxy here has been tough for LA. Even Guillermo Barros Scalotto was expecting defense to shift and close down along the near side on that last rush for Dallas, and they just weren't there.
Yeah, I mean, if you're playing an opponent that's going to have more of the ball than you, then you better, make the field extremely compact and give yourself a better opportunity to close down spaces. And in the first half, Galaxy was fresh and comfortable. FC Dallas got in behind a couple times, but their possession was never that threatening, to be clear. In the second half, the legs have tired. The shape has broken down a little bit for the Galaxy, and FC Dallas have found more confidence in their attacking half.
So Michael Barrios is done now for FC Dallas, and Pablo Aranguiz.
Well, Michael Barrios was as threatening as always. Strong performance from him.
Steres with the ball as we continue now. Here's Polenta. He'll find Joe Corona, right side of the circle. Felcher wanting this ball up the wing, kept in play, but now they'll get the throw in. Actually, no. Apparently the ball is already out of play when Felcher touched it, and possession will go to FC Dallas here. And Dallas is going to take the time in doing so, as Pedrosa will now walk on over here in the 89th minute. Galaxy return home tonight. They'll get back on the training field tomorrow, that's for sure, at least for some. Go to work on the next one. Minnesota will come to town. Tickets available for just $20 at LAGalaxy.com. And a reminder, first 10,000 fans in attendance get a since '96 LA Galaxy scarf. No Ibrahimovic, no Alessandrini in this match today for the Galaxy, both at home with injuries. Here's the ball on the left side to Skelvic now. Tries to knock into the area off of Hollingshead. Will come to Gruezo. Gruezo in the near corner of his own penalty area, or I should say defense, and finally cleared away. Dos Santos cleared out in the midfield. Baji this time. Paul McCall trying to send Aranguiz. Good job by Bingham coming off his line. He'll clear it away. It's possession to the Galaxy, I believe. 4 minutes of added time.
The fourth official has indicated that there will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time in the second half.
Scalotto wanted more, I believe. Here's Dos Santos. Into the area it goes, a bit high for Zubak. Second ball. Alvarez can't find it. Good defensive play there. The clearance, though, not good enough. Antuna flights this towards the backside. Knocked away. Second ball won by Pontius. Corona back to Pontius. Got two defenders all over him. He finds Felcher. Dodgers one and Ziegler. Top of the area now. Here's Zubak. Alvarez gets through his defense. Fires! It's saved by Gonzalez and pushed over the bar. Efrain Alvarez about 16 yards away from goal. Almost got his first.
Well, Jesse Gonzalez comes up with a massive save to his left to put it over the crossbar. Alvarez just in tight spaces. He's so good, and this is why he's out there at 16 years old. Little nutmeg on top of the box on his favored left foot. Goes for goal.
Alvarez knocks this one into the area, and Gonzalez able to get to it as it bounces around a bit. Go ahead, Dan.
He is special in tight spaces, Joe. There's no two ways about it. I've been one to question his physicality and if he can compete at this level for 90 minutes at his age. But with that said, in tight spaces, man, he just sees things, passes and creating space and little nutmeg, little slip through, sets himself up nicely.
Well, baby steps, right? He got on with, about 20 minutes last week, and I think we're looking at about the same, maybe a little bit longer because of the injury to Legent this time around. And we'll see if he can turn himself into a starter for this team. I think the talent is there. The talent is there. His physicality, can he hold up, is the only question. And he's got time on his side right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Acosta. He'll run this one in the midfield for Dallas. It'll come out the near side. Aranguiz squares it back in for Acosta, who lets it go. Here's the shot by Pedroso. Will go through the 6-yard box and out of play, and a goal kick. About 2 minutes to go in this match unofficially. Played in the midfield along the near side. Zubac has this one go off. Hollings heading out of play, so a throw in for LA. Skalvik will take it. Here's Dos Santos. He'll have it top of the center circle. Skalvik. Back out, Jonathan. Unofficially, 1 minute to go. Another long ball ahead. Steres just staying in the offensive end at this point. Felcher can't find it. Paul McCall will come out with possession. And back it goes defensively. Pedroso lobs in the midfield. Jonathan Dos Santos trying to find it. Baji wins it. This will be a foul against Jonathan Dos Santos, and he'll pick up a yellow card as well. And that should pretty much do it here, Dan. Or maybe 30 seconds to go, but the Galaxy will leave Toyota Stadium today, suffering their first loss of the 2019 season, and it'll probably go down 2-0 unless something really crazy happens.
Well, and as the game opened up and Galaxy tried to push and find themselves back in this game, FC Dallas have created a couple of real dangerous opportunities that they haven't converted on. You have to give credit to FC Dallas. I mean, they, first half, patient, survived. As the game wore on and Galaxy's legs wore down, their possession became a little bit more clinical, and the offensive third created some better opportunities for themselves.
Our referee points to midfield, and this match has come to an end as FC Dallas gets 2 goals in the second half, one with the help of a penalty kick, the other one from Brian Acosta in the run of play, and they close this one out in a 2-0 victory over the LA Galaxy, who just did not have enough on this particular day. We'll take a timeout. The post-game show, all the analysis is coming up next. 2-0 FC Dallas over the LA Galaxy. We'll be back.
LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, nutrition for a better life, and Toyota. Let's go places.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed. And that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyotacare no-cost maintenance. Toyotacare covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. Plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions. And drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey fans, be there for every must-see Galaxy moment in 2019. As an LA Galaxy season ticket members receive the best seats and the best rates, members-only events, exclusive access to LA Galaxy players and alumni, and much more. Season ticket memberships start as low as $17 per match. And to purchase yours, or for more information, visit LAGalaxy.com/since96. And season ticket memberships see the wins, and unfortunately, like today, they'll see the losses of this Galaxy team falling to FC Dallas today by a count of 2-0. And Dan, it went like the Galaxy would be comfortable with.
When you're on the road, Joe, you just can't make silly mistakes. And the first goal is a penalty kick, and it's a silly mistake. As a center back in the box, you just cannot raise your foot to go to a high ball. You have to attack it with your head. And you attack the ball with your head, then you're going to be the one getting fouled in any situation. And Polenta was lazy and just wanted to put his foot up there, and it wasn't much contact, but enough for the referee to have no other choice than to pick the spot. And in this environment where it's warm out, it's early in the season, you're still finding out who you are, and Dallas is comfortable just kind of possessing the ball with no purpose, they go up 1-0, the game changes. And now you have to step out. And the minute you have to step out on this FC Dallas team, they can hurt you with Barrios. We saw that.
Right.
They opened up the space at the back, and then the game was over.
But having said that, after the first goal, Dallas kind of stayed with the same, and the Galaxy were able to manage because there's still plenty of time left in the match. But in terms of being able to string opportunities and string some passes and get it into the offensive end, I think the Galaxy kind of ran out of ideas.
I'd agree with you. I felt like it was loose. Antuna wasn't sharp on the day in general. Ima Boateng didn't have a massive impact. And when you look across both midfields, FC Dallas playing 4-3-3, Galaxy playing a 4-1-4-1.
Right.
And so the numbers match up at the end of the day is what I'm getting to. And FC Dallas on the day, they won the midfield challenge.
They absolutely did, and unfortunately, as the day got heavier on the players, that showed itself even more for the LA Galaxy. It just was one of those games that once it did go 2-0, Dan, you got the feeling that the Galaxy just don't have enough to pull themselves back in.
To me, the biggest, when I just sit back and watching, between Acosta and Gruezo, FC Dallas were more dynamic in midfield in terms of changing direction, winning 50-50 balls, and then it allowed them, as the game settled down, to also possess the ball a little bit better. So you bring in Joe Corona into the mix. You got Sebastian Lletget, you got Jonah Dos Santos. Those three guys, they have to dictate the game on the ball. And it just seemed that those three guys were on the same page, but then Antuna and Ima Boateng were not. So that's where it became a bit disconnected.
Well, the one player you brought up the name that's kind of caught my interest is Emmanuel Boateng, because this is a game today where he should have flourished because of the way the game was going to play, and he did not.
Yeah, there was space in behind FC Dallas's defense, and he should have been licking his chops when he sees that much open field in front of him. And how many times did we see him break that line and make runs in behind the defense? Part of that's because the midfield doesn't have time on the ball for him to develop that run. But at the same time, the defenders are good enough at this level to string long passes, Polenta and Stairs, to unload those players. And both Antuna and Ema just never really found their way today.
If you can't make the run long enough, you run inside the defenders to at least show your teammates, show to the ball so they can find you, and maybe they can lead you on the ground, right? And that's something I'd like to see the youngster understand more in his game. Galaxy fall 2-0. We'll come back, wrap it up. We'll give you the player of the game as well as what is next for the LA Galaxy. 2-0 FC Dallas over the Galaxy today. More to come after these.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Señores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with a Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyotacare no-cost maintenance. Toyotacare covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first, plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions, and drive with peace of mind. We make it easy on you. Toyota, let's go places.
With Dan Kennedy, Joe Totino back at Toyota Stadium as we put the wraps on Game 2 of the MLS campaign. Galaxy falling to FC Dallas by a count of 2-0. Time now for the man of the match, brought to you by Herbalife. Herbalife, nutrition for a better life. And Dan, who'd you like today?
Well, Paul McCall, I thought, controlled the tempo of the game for FC Dallas, and he just surprised me. He's a young player, 20 years old. I know him well. I just didn't expect for him to have developed this much since I really got to see him play last, or at least play last in person. He controlled the tempo, and he covered an extremely a lot of ground throughout the match. So I'd give it to Paul McCall.
So it's only Game 2, but we do have early questions to the 2019 season for this LA Galaxy team. Certainly we knew it was going to be a work in progress, but no Ibrahimovic. When I hear things about Achilles bothering him, that tells me that it may not be just one game, so that's a little concerning there. Roman Alessandrini with the hamstring, not able to travel for this game, and I'm not sure if he's going to be playing against Minnesota United and coming back from a hamstring. That was Sebastian Lletget. He played and probably would have continued to play in this match and looked pretty good. Those are the things right now that can slow down the success the Galaxy hope to have in getting on track.
I think anytime Galaxy are without Ibrahimovic, it's going to be a bit of a challenge because he's such a focal point of their attack at this point right now. Anyway, Polenta has not had a great start to his career with the Galaxy, and this is what happens. I mean, it's as a center back, goalkeeper, you're the spine of the team, and any hiccups back there ends up leading to goals. And so he's just got to settle down a little bit more, and sometimes in order to do more for the team, you got to do less. simplify your game a little bit. I think Daniel Stairs has been really steady.
I agree.
In both games, really consistent. Felcher just kind of in and out of just mentally. I felt him checking in and out of the game today. And Shelvack, he had his hands full with Barrios. So you look. I look at things like this: is that you go on the road. In order to get a result on the road, you probably need 7-8 guys to have good performances in a game, and you can't have any silly mistakes. And today, there wasn't enough guys that had really good performances, and there was one silly mistake, and that's the game.
I thought Joe Corona had a pretty good debut,
Yeah,
and you could see him probably getting better and better for the Galaxy as he gets more accustomed to his teammates and how Guillermo Barros Scalotto would like him play. I imagine he's going to be a regular starter for this LA Galaxy team going forward. I agree with you with the critiques. I think one place the Galaxy are going is they don't want to do too much too fast with the kids, and I hope they're not forced to.
Yeah, but look at the other side. I mean, FC Dallas is playing with all kids.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, this is their club culture, their motto. I've heard it from their technical staff that these kids just need a bigger bite of the apple. They need to keep chewing. They need to keep going. They need to get those reps. And I mean, but that's not the same plan as the Galaxy. The Galaxy have a different plan, to your point. But performances like today make me look at, if I'm a coach, would make me look at who's on the field and say, hey, maybe we do give some young kids a chance.
Now we'll see. Next week, they're home against Minnesota United, and it's early on, but you know how soccer fans are. You want to see more wins in that column on the left and less on the column on the right.
Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, for me, at this stage, if I'm a new coach, what I'm preaching to the players is process. And with process, you buy in and we get better, then those results will come. So don't let the result get you down, but this is what we need to do in order to get better, and let's talk about how we're going to do that this week.
It's time to head to the airport. It's time to go home. Here on this day at Toyota Stadium, it was FC Dallas getting the victory over the LA Galaxy. They get goals from Ziegler from the spot, Acosta in the run of play, 2-0 the final. For Dan Kennedy, Joe Totino saying so long. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. We will talk to you again next week when the Galaxy are home at Dignity Health Sports Park. Take it on Minnesota United FC. Good night, everybody.
Dignity Health is the official health care partner of the LA Galaxy at Dignity Health Sports Park. Our doctors and nurses look for the healing effects of human kindness every day at our Southern California hospitals. St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine, and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy babies at dignityhealthcare.org/SoCal.
Of a single game, LA Galaxy players will spend 90 minutes fighting for the ball, going on goal, sprinting, sliding, jogging backwards, running almost 7 miles, while maintaining an average heart rate of 160 beats per minute. And they'll perform at this world-class level 31 times a year, powered by Herbalife Nutrition, the official nutrition company of the LA Galaxy. To power up like a pro, contact your Herbalife independent distributor or visit Herbalife.com today.
Senores, let's celebrate with a cold Modelo Especial. Those who remain true to their roots. Those who never forget their real friends, no matter how far they go in life. Let's celebrate the everyday rewards with Modelo. That Modelo Especial that remains true to its quality and taste since 1925. Modelo Especial. Serve responsibly. Modelo Especial beer, imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
At Southern New Hampshire University, we have just one goal, your success. As the official education partner of the LA Galaxy, we're dedicated to helping the entire LA Galaxy family succeed, and that includes their fierce, diehard fans. Choose from over 200 online degree programs and gain the skills and expertise you need to succeed in your field. Visit snhu.edu/LA Galaxy.
A car's value is more than its price tag. That's why every new Toyota comes with Toyotacare no-cost maintenance. Toyotacare covers factory-scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first, plus 24-hour roadside assistance and lockout protection. Valid only in the continental U.S. and Alaska. See dealer for details and exclusions, and drive with peace of mind.
We make it easy
Toyota, let's go places.
LA Galaxy is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. And SNHU. See yourself succeed at snhu.edu.